Hey everybody, Eric here from Around To It RC, and today we're going to be looking at the Tower Hobbies F4U Corsair. Alright, let's do the quick pre-flight breakdown of the Tower Hobbies F4U Corsair, and then we'll take it out to the flying field and give it a try. Now this is the receiver ready version, which means you're going to have to supply a few items to get it flight ready. And let's go over those items real quick. You're going to need a receiver for the airplane, a battery for the airplane, and a transmitter. Now for the receiver, I chose to install a Futaba 2.4 GHz 6-channel receiver. And now for the battery that I'll be using in the airplane. It is a FlyZone 11.1 volt lithium polymer battery. This is an 1800 milliamp hour battery with a 20C discharge rating. And finally, the last thing you're going to need to supply is your own transmitter for the airplane, and I'll be using my Futaba 8FG 2.4 GHz Super Radio to control the airplane. You also get a manual with your Corsair, and it's got a lot of useful information in it, such as the building process with pictures, which is a good thing for me, by the way. It tells you how to set up the low and high rates in your transmitter, the CG setup, and a lot of other useful information. And this manual is only 8 pages long. It's short and sweet because the build process is short and sweet. Being that this plane is receiver ready, most of your electronics are already pre-installed when you pull it out of the box. And let's touch on that really quick. Now on the main wing you have 2 aileron servos, and they come pre-installed. And the ailerons are pre-hinged. There's nothing to do there but snap the wing on. And the wing is held onto the airplane with just one nylon bolt. You also have 2 servos pre-installed in the main fuse of the airplane, one for the rudder and one for the elevator. Now to access the internal compartment of the airplane, you remove the canopy, and it's held onto the main fuse with magnets, which make for quick and easy access to the internal compartment. And let's take a look at that while we've got it off. Here you see the servos for the rudder and elevator that are already pre-installed. And forward of that is the 6-channel 2.4 GHz Futaba receiver. And just past that you see the 30 amp brushless ESC for the motor. Now that we're talking about the motor, let's go all the way to the front of the airplane. Up front we've got a 9 by 4.5 slow flyer prop. And the really neat thing about the brushless outrunner motor, it's a 1000 kV motor and it comes pre-installed. And to access it, you remove the cowl, and it's held on with magnets also, which make for quick and easy access to it. Okay, just a few more quick key features about the Corsair, and then we're out of here to go give it a try. Now as you can see, the airplane comes with landing gear, and what I like about it is the fact that, say for example you're at a flying field that doesn't really have a smooth runway for those takeoffs and landings. Well, these front wheels just pop in and pop out in just a few seconds, and that gives you the advantage of being able to hand launch and belly land this airplane on a grassy field, which I really like. Now the only thing I don't like about the landing gear is the fact that the tail wheel is not steerable, but other than that, this airplane's got a good setup. Okay, let's talk about the specs real quick of the airplane. Now the wingspan is 39 inches or 990 millimeters. The length is 31 inches or 785 millimeters. And the flying weight of the airplane is 28 to 30 ounces or 795 to 850 grams depending on your setup. Well, that's about it for the Tower Hobbies F4U Corsair. So let's take this airplane out to the flying field and give it a try. Okay, so we're at one of my favorite flying fields today, and we're going to take advantage of the grass field and the removable landing gear. So let me show you how fast it comes off. And just like that, we're ready for that belly landing. So let's put the Corsair up in the air and give it a try. Okay, we're up in the air. It's a little windy today. It's not bad. I'm getting the feel for the airplane. Well, I got the CG right. There's no trimming at the moment. Are you able to keep it in frame, Candy?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Yeah, it feels really good. Now this is a 4-channel airplane. Aileron, elevator, rudder, and throttle control. Seems to be handling very well in the air. Let's try a loop. Ready? Not bad at all.
Nice.
Okay. We're going to try a roll on the next pass. And being that this is the low wing design, the Corsair's got that gull wing look, I'm gonna have to give it a little bit of elevator to make it do a roll. All right, here we go. Did you catch that?
Yeah, but if you want to do it again, that'd be nice.
Yeah, well, that was my first time rolling the airplane, so, you know, I didn't want to do it too low to the ground before I want to get comfortable with the airplane before I start getting daring with it. All right, so we go up, we start the roll, give it a little bit of elevator to help turn it over, and it rolled just fine. Now, that would be a typical roll with a Corsair airplane right there. So I don't see any problems there whatsoever. It looped, it rolled. You know, we got to try some inverted now, okay? So let's get it up, get it over. All right, I'm having to give it just a little bit of power to compensate for this wind that I have. Just a tad of elevator to keep it level in flight. But other than that, no problems whatsoever. All right, let's turn it back over. Okay, one more thing that I'd like to try would be a spin. All right, so we got to go way up for that. And we're about to turn it over.
And when you go way up, oh, there it is.
Okay, here it comes, the spin. Looking really good. No problems there. How about that? And a nice slow flyby.
How about a fast flyby?
Fast? Okay, here we go. Yep. The wind picked up just then, but here we go. Wow, plenty of power. Let's do one more. Plenty of power there from that 3-cell lithium polymer battery. Now I'm running the 1800 milliamp hour battery, but the compartment will give you plenty of room and plenty of battery options too. I don't see any problem with going up to a 2200 milliamp hour battery. Okay, well, I think I've had enough fun with the airplane for now. So let's go ahead and set up the landing approach. And you know, as soon as I said that, the wind would change direction and pick up a little bit. All right, so we're gonna bring it into the wind, nice and easy. Not too bad on the landing. I've seen better, but that one was okay for the first landing. What do you think?
I liked it.
Okay. Okay, that was the review and flight of the Tower Hobbies F4U Corsair airplane. Now, for more information on this airplane, you can go check it out at towerhobbies.com, and I'll be providing direct links to their website for this plane in my video notes. So be sure to read my video notes and go check this plane out at towerhobbies.com, okay? All right, well, that's about it for now. As always, I'm glad you got to see me, and
I'll see you later on the tube.
bye-bye. Where's my landing gear?
You mean that easy to remove landing gear that you tossed away after you so easily removed it? There it is. And it's easily put back on too.
Ta-da!
Voila.
Do you think the flight was good?
Of course.
Let's do it.
You always do well.
Let's do it one more time.
I don't think so.
Come on, one more time.
No.
Corsair, and we're going to take off and land from the grass. And I'm going to show you how quick
Beep.
and easy.
You're not taking off from the grass, you're throwing it. Am I right or wrong? Say it. Say it, I want to hear it. You're right.
Take two.
Say it, I want to hear it. You're right.
Take two.